I'm Avril.
And I'm Sailor.
And you're watching Lbmtv. Today, we take our ELA benchmark. This will count as your ELA exam grade. Tomorrow is your math benchmark. This will count for your math exam grade. On the 20th and the 21st, 8th graders will take their science benchmark. Speaking of grades, Quarter 3 report cards come out on Wednesday. Best of luck.
Come see this year's spring play, The Complete History of Theater Abridged, this Friday and Saturday at 6 p.m. in the Long Beach High School Performing Arts Center. Tickets are only $5. Doors will open at 5:30, so come early if you want a good seat. We hope to see you there.
Recently, contractors at Graco Roofing Construction were completing a typical roof replacement in Edmond, Oklahoma. The project was 80% complete when they realized they were working on the wrong house. The tradesmen finished what they started, and the homeowners were surprised with a brand new roof. They were actually happy with it, and they recommend the roofing company. While roofs are made to protect against weather, but let's see what weather we're facing.
We're starting off the week with some showers. Then after the rain, we will have some partly cloudy weather, leading to more rain later in the week. Keep your umbrellas and rain gear handy.
4 of our Mathlete scholars attended the Mississippi Council of Teachers of Mathematics tournament last week. All students who attended placed. Good job, Bearcats. Skylar LeCap placed 7th in the 7th grade competition. Ishan Killaroo placed 4th in the 8th grade competition. Peyton Reeves placed 5th in the 7th grade competition, and Audrey Keaton placed 6th in the 8th grade competition.
Our Long Beach Middle School Student Council attended the MSASC State Convention at Laurel High School. On Saturday, March 9th, students attended leadership workshops and listened to inspirational keynote speakers. They collaborated with students from across the state to pack over 600 lunches for underserved youth. LBMS Student Council President Leesine Watson was awarded MSACE Middle School Outstanding Student Council President of the Year. Ms. Allen received the Middle School Advisor of the Year award. Way to go, Bearcats.
I have cities but no houses. I have forests but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? A map.
Oh, hello there, Public Domain Mickey Mouse.
I'm Public Domain Mickey Mouse.
Do you know what time it is?
I'm Public Domain Mickey Mouse.
Well, this week's random fact theme is Disney parks.
I'm Public Domain Mickey Mouse.
All right, that's enough from you. Now, on to me.
I'm Public Domain Mickey Mouse.
Welcome back to Random Facts of the Week. This week, the theme is Disney parks. Number 1. Visitors at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort eat more than 1.6 million turkey drumsticks every year. That's 2.5 million pounds. And no, they're not made from emus. That's a myth. They're bona fide 100% turkey legs. Number 2. If you've ever eaten fresh fruit or tasty vegetables in one of Disney's restaurants, then you're likely nibbling on something that was grown at Epcot's Land Pavilion, which is apparently responsible for 30 tons of produce each year. Guests can ride through part Disney's greenhouses to learn more about some of the science behind horticulture and agriculture used for the Disney parks. The Garden Grill restaurant also slowly rotates through the attraction, giving guests a different view as they eat dinner. The ride and restaurant promote sustainable farming solutions that can be used around the world. Number 3, it costed about $4.7 million at the time to build the castle and around $400 million to build the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. If Disney attempted to build Magic Kingdom today, it would be a whopping $3 billion. Number 4, the guest accessible areas in the park are actually the second floor of a massive structure. The tunnels that make up the first floor below are known as the utilidors. They allow cast members, deliveries, and even rubbish to be unknowingly transported below guests. Number 5. Disney World forces perspective to make the buildings around you look bigger than they are. For example, the bricks toward the top of Cinderella Castle are smaller than the bricks at the bottom of the building. This makes the 189 castle look way taller than it actually is. Now on to Sailor. That's enough for me, but just remember, you're watching Disney Channel. Bien, 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 bien. Thank you, public domain Mickey Mouse.
Welcome back to Lbmtv Sports. Today our track team is going against Picayune. We also have a softball game against Poplarville. This Wednesday there is a home baseball game at 5. Thursday has a track meet in Biloxi and a softball game at Pass. Last week our Lady Bearcats softball team defeated Picayune with a score of 20-2. That's it for this week. See you next time on Lbmtv Sports.
Good morning, 7th grade students. It's that time of year where we are going to start thinking about next year, about your 8th grade year. So today in first period, your teachers will be giving you a piece of paper that has some log-on information to PowerSchool. We do not have your password on there. Your password to log into PowerSchool is whatever you set it to be at the beginning of the year. If you have trouble actually getting into PowerSchool, send Mr. Rita, me, an email, and I will be glad to help you out so that you can get logged in to select your electives. A couple of things that I wanted to tell you about elective course selection is that you will select 2 primary electives. These are the ones you want the most, and then you will select 2 alternates. Alternates are your choices that if for some reason you don't get in your top 2 choices, we will place you in one of your other alternates, okay? So you'll select 2 primary, 2 alternate. For those of you who are in choir or who want to do choir next year, be sure to select girls, you will select treble choir. Guys, you will select men's choir, okay? The second step to that process, though, is an audition with Mr. Carney. You'll have to listen to announcements. He will tell you guys that are already in choir when auditions are. But if you're not in choir this year and you want to be next year, you can audition. The big thing is, if you want to do that, put it on your course selection. The same with band. The same with drama, okay? There are no auditions for drama class. Band, there are no auditions. If you are a current 7th grader in band, you will select 8th grade band for next year, okay? Another elective choice you'll see on the choices is Lbmtv. If this is something you're interested in, this is our class that does the sports events, the recordings you guys have watched during break each week. If you are interested in being on that, select Lbmtv, but then you also must get an application from Miss Rue and be chosen to be a part of this course. If you choose Lbmtv and do not complete an application, we will take your name out of the list of students taking that class, okay? The other thing that you might be curious about is we do have an advanced drama class and an advanced art class for our 8th graders. If this is something you're interested in, all you need to do is simply select art or drama as one of your primary choices. Then Miss Rue and Miss Domingo will go through the list of students and 7th graders that they feel would be appropriate for advanced drama or advanced art, they will select and tell me. Otherwise, you can take art or drama regular, non-advanced next year as an 8th grader. The next thing I wanted to point out is that if you are a 7th grader and you did not take Cyber Foundations 1 this year, we will have one class where we can offer Cyber Foundations 1 to next year's 8th graders. So if that's something you want to do to get that technology credit while at middle school, you may select Cyber Foundations 1 also. If you are in Cyber Foundations 1 this year, you need to put Cyber Foundations 2 as one of your primary electives. All right? So elective course selection opens up on March 18th, and it closes on April 12th. So by April 12th, you need to have your electives entered into Power School, because if you don't, guess who gets to pick what electives you go in? That would be me, and we are going to put you in whatever electives have the most space. Keep in mind that you must take a physical activity elective. Band, choir, and drama, in addition to PE, obviously, will count as one of those physical activity electives. So really, the two electives you can't do together are Cyber Foundations and Art. We really try to stay away from that combination because those do not allow you to get your required physical activity minutes the state says you must get. I think that is all the information I wanted to relay to you guys. Your teachers are familiar with how to log in and can kind of help navigate the course selection if you have any questions. Or you come by the guidance office and I'll be glad to help you put those in. Just be sure, 2 primary, 2 alternates by April 12th. All right, thank you very much.
Welcome back to This Week in History. Tomorrow marks 67 years since Elvis Presley put a $1,000 cash deposit on Graceland. Graceland is Elvis Presley's 13.8-acre property with a southern colonial mansion in the outskirts of Memphis. Elvis was able to purchase Graceland as he was getting money from his second Hollywood movie, Loving You, and his first movie soundtrack. He also had 48 singles and 2 years of live experiences. Graceland was needed for his extended family and his friends, along with the Memphis Mafia, the childhood and newfound friends of Elvis. Today, Graceland is preserved how Elvis left it when he passed in the master bathroom in 1977, and is on display as the second most visited house in America. Graceland currently celebrates Elvis's birthday from January 5th to the 8th in Elvis Week, which is a week-long celebration of Elvis's life.
This Friday morning, we will be hosting our 6th grade preview day for our soon-to-be middle schoolers. They will be getting tours around the school, and we will have an assembly to introduce them to the house system and elective opportunities, with performances from the band, choir, and theater students. If you see them in the halls, be sure to give them a warm welcome and demonstrate our pride expectations.
That's all for this week. See you next time on Lbmtv.